That's the new Trove song, actually. Hey D. Just making sure everything is good. Yes, I think it is okay. Hey gamers, what going on? Oh, you actually got the notification? Oh my god. Sweet. Pardon me if I'm gonna have like a quick snack here, guys. Mostly just get that done. And then I got a Cliff Bar here. Cause I was streaming for like 5-6 hours or something. So I was beating the Horizon game, which I got it done. So now I don't gotta worry about it. Probably end up streaming Genshin tomorrow because I still got a story quest to do with that. But I thought, nah, alright, let's just chill. Let's have some fun. We'll play some Trove for a bit. Yeah, and then the Elden Ring, you can preload it now on PC anyways. You should be able to preload on consoles at 9 p.m. Pacific time. But you can preload on PC. So I already got that installed and ready. Yeah, the Shadowhunter rework update is supposed to hit tomorrow. Don't know if it's coming for consoles as well as PC. We don't know because the developers were unclear about it. So kind of just gonna have to wait and see, guys. Because the what was it? When they like tweeted about the Shadowhunter rework, they basically just said it's coming on the 23rd. They didn't specify whether it was PC only or not. So we just gotta wait and see. Now, if I had to guess, usually they do a good job specifying if it's specific to PC. And frankly speaking, I think that it would make sense anyways for it to be coming out on console just because of how late it's coming in the month. Because, I mean, frankly speaking, we could have had the Shadowhunter rework much earlier. Yeah, Shadowhunter's still okay after the nerfs. It's still perfectly serviceable. So, like, it's better than we've got on the live server, so who cares, man? It's like... kind of talked about in... I think I talked about it in my other streams. I don't think I had, like, a final video showcase talking about it. Or, no, maybe I did when I talked about the release date, which was originally, they said in March, which was such an insane typo, I can't believe it. But I think I summarized the Shadowhunter with that video, right? Not sure. I don't remember. Things have been so crazy hectic for me, trying to finish up the Horizon game and just sort stuff out with the channel. Even earlier today, at like, I don't know what it was, like 4 or 5 in the morning or something. I woke up, like immediately. I was like sleeping and just chilling in bed and everything, and then I ended up getting a notification on my phone about like, you know, another security breach for the channel, right? I got the notification today about what happened on the 16th. Good job, Google. Like, holy crap, dude. I just am in shock. Oh, another thing to keep in mind, we got double star bar this week, so get on, grind, do your dailies. I'll try my best to, but frankly speaking, when Elden Ring comes out, I'll probably be too distracted with that. Where's the last boss here? Oh, there it is. No, as far as I know, we haven't gotten, like the last video I talked about Shadowhunter, where he got nerfed that one last time, that, as far as I know, is the build that we're getting. Oh, wait, multi. Ah, Leviathan. So yeah, Shadowhunter we're getting is not, I don't know. Whatever, who cares? Try main Ice Sage or Shadowhunter. That's entirely up to you, man. They both do different functions. Neither of them does speed farming particularly well, because everyone kept telling the devs, nerf its movement speed, and it's like, why? How rare are Leviathan torches? Well, the rare torch, like the legendary. Wait, there's an achievement for polishing rings? Polish 100 rings? GTFO, devs. What the hell? That's the stupidest achievement I've ever seen. Just no. So I'm at 250 Leviathans and I haven't got a single perfect torch. Also, yes, the Shadowhunter is a disappointment. It is, but it's like I can't complain. Like frankly speaking, guys, I don't care. There's much more serious things going on in the world that it's like I could really care less that they ended up making the Shadowhunter like a piece of crap. The rework is going to end up being better than the Shadowhunter we got on the live server right now. And so with that regard, we can't complain. Even if the class was kind of exciting and then they slowly nerfed it into the ground and now it's kind of like, oh. But we'll be able to one-shot everything in U10 anyway, so it won't matter. I'm still going to main Shadowhunter. I'm maining it now, and Shadowhunter sucks right now. At least after the update, it becomes viable. Alright, I don't care. I'm going. Leave me alone. No, don't do it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get the chance to play Lost Ark. We'll see. Lots of you guys keep yelling at me about it. I did play the beta, and that game sucks. It does. But I'm willing to give it a chance just because you guys keep talking about how good it is, but frankly speaking, I think that I'm going to feel the exact same way that I felt before, where it's an extremely shallow game because it's monetized to heck. But anyways, I don't mean to sound so negative about it. That was just my impression from the beta. So maybe it changed a lot on the main release, but I doubt it. That game is popping off, though. My God, it's exploding. I don't know why. I guess everyone wanted another Path of Exile game. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm hating on the game or anything. It's just kind of like another one, you know? Like I don't think I'm gonna feel bad if I don't end up playing it. But I do have it installed, so I do want to try it out. I might do a stream or two, we'll see. But Elden Ring's in like 2 days, so I'll be busy with that. No, we don't know when the console release is. As far as we know, console release should just be tomorrow as well for the Shadowhunter, but honestly, who knows? We just gotta wait and see. Yeah, Shadowhunter's always been my favorite class too. That's why it's been such a shame that it's been this long since we've had like a rework to the class. And that's kind of why like I was expecting a bit more, I suppose. I mean, as far as like I'll say this. Unfortunately, the Shadowhunter rework kind of makes it really good for delves. But nobody likes the delves. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that we would have rather had a speed farming character, but whatever. It's going to be a good all-around class, but not a master of anything. It'll probably end up doing more damage than Chloromancer, though, for bosses. At least because of the Chloromancer nerf, right? Wait, why do you guys keep saying get dragons? Oh, fastest way to get magic fine. There is no fast way. Yeah, it's basically just dragons. Can you die already, please? Thank you. You mean my perma torch right now when I'm lackluster and don't care? Hey, Saris. What up, man? Fragile torch. Let's go. That's just the fragile torch. Oh my god. I don't know if I even want to fight Leviathans today, frankly speaking. You know what? Multi, if you're doing more Leviathans, or if any of you other guys is doing more Leviathans, don't bother inviting me. I don't want to do them today. Leviathans are boring. We'll do them tomorrow after the Shadowhunter rework, because at least then I'll be doing some damage on Shadowhunter. I think a lot of us will. So. But yeah, I most of all just wanted to kind of get my dailies and just chill with you guys for a bit. No, Chloro isn't top damage after the rework. They kind of nerfed the class into the ground. It's still viable for a boss killer, but there's other classes that are just better. Yep, that's what I thought too, Airphonics. Like, legit, I think that the two big things that I wish they would do with the Shadowhunter, I'm fine with him... I'm fine with the Shadowhunter being as weak as he is now, but I personally would prefer it if his gem ability would shoot through enemies. Then I wouldn't care as much about his nerfed damage, because crowd control still sucks on the Shadowhunter. And then increase his movement speed back up to 60%, because anybody who says that the Shadowhunter was too fast is frankly an idiot who doesn't actually like speed farm at all. Like, my base movement speed on my Lunar Lancer is faster than my Shadowhunter with his dodge buff. Like... No. Excuse me, sorry. Went down the wrong tube. No idea if it's a console release or not. I'm not, like, I'm sorry, Fabio. I got other videos that talk about the rework. We're not gonna get into too much details today, because we'll get into them tomorrow. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too, Meta, is that if our shots would pierce, it would fix a lot of the hit detection issues, because that's the error problem too. Hey, there we go. Alright, I got you, you scumbag. Sorry guys, one sec here. Protect me, meh. One sec. Sorry that my screen is blocked out. Hold on. Sorry guys. This is very, very important. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because I keep getting like these, I don't know what that is, but yeah, Val, I grabbed the, yeah, I'm feeding Nightbot, exactly. I'm just slowly adding, like, to get rid of those spam bots, I'm just, like, adding the words and terms that they keep using to Nightbot so that it just gets filtered. So, take that. Yeah, I did notice that you just added that too, D, so thank you. I thought I had Vin already. Nightbot's attacking you now. Is it possible to make Ice Age a speed farmer? No. Ice Age is not a speed farmer. Ice Age is god tier in terms of just being like a boss killer, or not a boss killer, just delves and stuff. D, how come you're even here, by the way? Or are you taking like a water break from Destiny? Because that came out, right? Like the Witch Queen. Whoops, that's just a normal enemy. Ayah. So pumped for Elden Ring. Let's go. No, it's not possible to make Ice Age a speed farmer. That's literally like like saying it's possible to make Ice Age a speed farmer, but it's flask heavy. That literally means the answer is no. Like, what do you mean? That's the point, is it's like, you know, I wouldn't use Ice Age as a speed farmer because you could just swap your gear to another class and you would just be faster. That's usually my argument with a lot of the characters. I'm not saying you can't main Ice Age in like normal Uber worlds if you want to, but that's not really where the class shines, frankly speaking. Will Shadowhunter have the same build? Yeah, Shadowhunter's basically gonna have the same build. You could do... I don't know. You could do... yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Oh, jeez. It's dungeons, dude. Is Gunslinger a speed farmer? Yeah, Gunslinger's the fastest. Let's just go with that. The only thing the Gunslinger thrives at is getting compliments. Wait, what? Oh. And that is how you get on my ignore list. Dum-dum. No idea if it's gonna be the console rework tomorrow. It might be, but we don't know because the devs are too last second with everything. The only clue that we have is that the devs didn't specify that it's a PC only update, which they usually do, but honestly, we're just gonna have to wait and see. No, Neon Ninja didn't get nerfs, it got buffs. See, that's the thing, lots of people are having a lot of misunderstandings, and I understand why, because there's so many, what is it? My brain, sorry guys. They buffed Neon Ninja, and then they nerfed it from the version that they gave us on the test server, but overall it's still more powerful than what we've got on live server, to put it into perspective. Whoops. Yeah, that sounds about right, Lice. That's yeah. I didn't get into it too much because of how kind of, you know, weird that is, but yeah, that's technically how you'll end up using Shadowhunter. Which the reason I didn't really want to draw attention to that is because that's kind of the trick that people were using to be like, oh, look how powerful the Shadowhunter is, and it's like the average player isn't like using Shadowhunter like that. And it just, I don't know, that's why like there was so much feedback on like, oh, it needs to be nerfed, and it's just like, I just didn't want to say anything because it's like, bro, this class has been nerfed into the ground already. Stop. I mean, personally, I just wanted Shadowhunter to be a speed farmer, like I said. I don't really care that he's good in delves. It's like, so what? We already got good delve classes, man. Bard or Dino Tamer? You can use either. Dino Tamer's faster. But it depends. It all depends on what you guys are going for, man. Like, whether you're trying to do speed farming, or delves, or Leviathans. Because that's basically all Trove can be broke down into, is just those 3 different gameplay functions. Neon Ninja or Lancer for like a speed character. Personally, I prefer Lancer, but Ninja's faster. You're just gonna be facing your back towards everybody all the time. Like with the back flipping and stuff. Yeah. I know, exactly, dude. Like, I wasn't maining Shadowhunter because Shadowhunter currently kind of sucks. But at least after the rework, it's like, whatever, man. I'm perfectly fine with it. Like, it's still way stronger than what we've got on the live server, so it's like, can't complain. Yeah, Vanguard did get a buff, but not enough of one to make it relevant, which kind of sucks. Who's faster, Bard or Neon Ninja? Gunslinger. Who's running 500 movement speed with a Revenant? What the hell are you talking about? Is there some exploit that I don't know of that apparently the devs don't know of either? No, I play this game legit, man. Thoughts on Candy Barb? I love the changes. I personally think that it needs to be a bit stronger to compete, but at least you can main Barb and be perfectly serviceable. And that's kind of the important thing. I really like the changes to Barb and Boomer specifically, actually, because they just go whoop. Yeah, I think 600 plus, no. Nah. Like, the thing that you guys gotta consider, it's Trove's very simple when it comes to like a movement speed character, because it basically just boils down to using like the same old crap, you know, where it's like just using your trailblazing, pyrodisc, and then a speed ally. And then the whole point is, well, what's the average speed of a character with each of those only triggering every now and then? And very rarely all of them trigger at once, and then that's where you end up having the most optimal speed. So yeah, true, you could say that Shadowhunter with all of that triggering and his new movement speed buff can end up being pretty fast, but on average, he's not going to end up keeping up movement speed wise with some of the other characters like Neon Ninja, where all you have to do is backflip and then you're pretty much optimal for your speed, let alone if all of your flash and pyrodisc and everything else trigger anyways, right? But that's kind of all that really goes into like a speed farming character, is just what's their average, right? And the only two factors that really matter for speed farming is how fast you can travel, so your time between dungeons, the faster, the more efficient you are, and then your kill time, so how quickly you can end up killing the enemies within the dungeon. And so that's why Neon Ninja is just always the fastest, because Neon Ninja has the fastest travel time between dungeons, and after more recent changes, can also just one-shot like dungeon bosses and stuff like that without having to do any build-up. Because old Neon Ninja, you would have to build up your shurikens, so the time to kill was actually slower than, say, the Vanguard, where you could just go in and just do a right-click laser and everything dies. But they've slowly changed that, and then also made the Neon Ninja stronger with the next update coming tomorrow as well. So that's why Neon Ninja is just outright the best, because it's got like the most efficient of each. Good time to kill, good dungeon travel time kind of thing. But does that mean that I like playing the Neon Ninja? No. Oh, Commander, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's I would never use that as an example to say that, like, yeah, that's very specific situation where you'd use Lava and Delves with Draco, with Bard movement speed alt and Pyrodisc and Allies Trailblazing and Candy Barb subclass and the Geode Foot thing, yeah, all at once, which, yeah, that doesn't count. That's still impressive to get all of that, like, to work at once. But that's just kind of like a weird personal experiment, right? More so than something that's actually viable. And I mean, especially with me, like, it's like, I acknowledge that the way that I am and the way that I approach this game, I'm lazy, you know? It's like, I just want something that works right out of the gate and is the most efficient in terms of the uptime, you know, the upkeep, the amount of player input that is required. So that's why I don't really like Neo Ninja gameplay wise, because even though it's like more efficient in terms of its speed, it's way faster. I just personally don't like the way that it plays because the amount of player input that's required. So you're constantly backflipping, turning your camera backwards to go at the most optimal distance and so on and so forth. And, you know, then you gotta go build up your shurikens and just, there's like too many things. It's like, bruh, I just want to go inside a dungeon and just one-shot everything with the least amount of input possible. That's why I like Tomb Raider so much in Delves, or, well, after the rework, I'm gonna swap to Draco again, I guess. Kind of disappointing, but hey, whatever. Oh, good lord. Frame rate, stop. Guys, my Shadowhunter is Paragon level 19. Oh my god. Did we complete this dungeon? Yeah, we did. Good. Good. Hiya! Oh my god, I need to make more origin portals, bro. Ooh. Origin portals suck. You guys like that new song I'm working on? It's called Origin Portals Suck. Oh. Is that one mine? Where is mine? This one? Yeah, there we go. The map is just a mini-map mod. Yeah, I know, Saris. That's the thing, like, as soon as you hit, like, 300 or 400 movement speed on a class, it's just, like, it almost becomes unplayable at that point. And the rubber banding. Like, let's not forget that. Knight? So the Knight pretty much has all of his damage in his class gem, if that's what you're asking. Like, there's no reason not to use it. The only thing is you lose your dash, which is a lot of fun, but arguably doesn't really... It's not very good ability. But yeah, anyways, on to my point that I was trying to make is if I had to pick a speed farmer, frankly speaking, I personally like the Lunar Lancer after his rework, just because it's just really fun, you know? The way that the class moves, all its animations and everything, it feels good. And that's kind of the big argument that I would say about the Shadowhunter with his rework, is at least it feels good. You know, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Knight is actually getting stronger. That's the crazy thing. Like, they basically buffed, like, every character, I think. Some of them they nerfed. Not many. Maybe, like, 4 of them. How do you level up new classes when they come out? What do you mean? Same as you do with existing classes. What do you mean? Ah! Stop. Stop being rude, enemies. Oh, this Shadowhunter costume, this is from the Renewus, which I think is the new year, right? So I don't think it's in the store anymore. It'll come back next year, though. Right? I think. Yeah. Let's say that. Yeah, Shadowhunter was always one of the coolest characters, man. Like, there's just something about him. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's like, I'm not even the biggest fan of bow characters, but he's just, like, so badass in this game, right? Especially when you get his class gem ability. Then it's just like, ooh. Ooh. Still remember those days. I still very vividly remember like a very specific... I remember the intro to one of my Trove videos where I was playing on Shadowhunter. And I was kind of talking about how his basic attack kind of sucks, but it was pretty fun at the time anyways. And it's like, you know, Trove was just such a simple time back then because U6 was like the highest difficulty. God. Remember those days? Remember Bomber Royale? I don't. I know, dude. It's so sad too because I actually really enjoyed Bomber Royale, but I wish that they let us use like how PvP let us make our own custom maps in Club Worlds. Let us do that with Bomber, dude. That would be so cool. I might actually play it. PvP actually used to be a lot of fun, or at least for me it was. I had a blast with it when it first came out. And then as they ended up slowly reworking the characters, they became... all the classes basically carried over a lot of their strengths into PvP, and everything just became ungodly broken. And it was just like, okay. Nightbot. Nightbot. Why is it not doing anything? Stupid Nightbot. Maybe Nightbot's cap sensitive. That'd be kind of dumb. Weird. Very, very weird. Okay, did this dungeon get completed? Okay, it did. Sweet. Bum, bum. Yeah, oof! Yeah, I don't know why Nightbot didn't grab that guy. That's very weird. I destroyed him myself, but that's kind of the whole problem with, like, spam prevention, right? Is it's like, it just... Why do I have to do all this stuff myself? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get grabbed. That's very weird. Anyway. Mod stuff. Never mind. Yeah, I know. Eventually we'll end up being able to have crystal gems or something. Well, upgraded gems. Well, maybe not. I think it's more than likely, like, it's more likely we'll end up getting C5 before we end up getting gem upgrades. Because, like, the only way that they could end up making gem upgrades a thing is if the devs would get over themselves and allow us to upgrade our gems, like our current ones. Because I think there would be way too much backlash from existing players to have to get, like, another set of perfect gems. It would just, like, I wouldn't bother. When someone thought the new class was a spider. Wait, who did? What? Nobody thought a new class was a spider. I remember speculating how cool that would be as a class, but did somebody actually believe that? Yeah, I know. We still haven't gotten the Geode Primal Dragon. I don't think we ever will, but... Not necessarily a spider. What do you call it? One of those creatures where the top half is like human or whatever. I think that would have been really cool as a class. Same with a werewolf. I don't know if there's something wrong with me that I want that as a class in the game, but... Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, even if we got C5, like, I don't know why they don't just let us upgrade our gear to higher tiers of crystal. Just make it really expensive, because it's already expensive. But the time to commit to doing it already is just like, blech. Really annoying. What are you farming for currently? Nothing. We're just chilling, having fun. Just kind of, I don't know, getting our last moments in with the 8-year-old Shadowhunter before we end up having the changes. I don't think I grabbed my quest, did I? Yeah, I'm not in the habit of grabbing this idiot's quest. Sorry, Multi. I don't know if you were inviting me to the same spot. We don't know if the rework is coming out tomorrow on consoles, guys. Sorry. Like the only guess that we have is that the devs didn't say the PC update is coming tomorrow. So maybe it means the console update is coming tomorrow, but frankly speaking, they made like 15 different typos with the like the date. So it could just be that they forgot to mention that it's the PC only update. I would assume it's coming out on console as well, just because of the fact that it took so long, you know? It's weird that it's coming out on a Wednesday as well, because Trove always updates on a Tuesday, so kind of weird. As much as I'm excited for tomorrow, I will miss the ult for Shadowhunter. No, you won't miss the ult for the Shadowhunter. The Shadowhunter's ult misses. I think that's what you meant to say. Like, seriously, it's an ability that hits, like, what, 30% at a time? We'll actually start doing delves again as well, I suppose, when the Shadowhunter rework comes in. I don't know. I still don't really like delves. They're just not very fun for me. And it's like, I don't need C4 gear. Like, I've got it. I've got everything I need. The only thing I'm missing is a permatorch, which requires Leviathans, which, ugh, boring. Shadowhunter's ult is a work of art with how much it misses. Yeah, that's true, actually. I don't think there's any ability in the game that misses more than the Shadowhunter's ultimate. So, it's impressive how bad he is. It's true. I think, yeah, sorry, you guys keep asking. I think I have a video that shows like the mods that I use, as well as a mod list on like Trovesaurus, I think. The only thing is that I have some new mods now that I don't have in that video. More specifically, the mini map. That's the only real one that's changed. Because otherwise, I'm always rocking the same mods like all the time, basically. What's changing about Shadowhunter? I mean, I'll give you guys a quick rundown, but I'm not going to go into too much detail because I got a video talking about. Basically, your shots become a lot more reliable. Your right click is replaced with some kind of seeker shot that you basically generate projectiles for damaging enemies that are shadow marked, and then you can end up spending those projectiles. I don't have origin portals, and I don't frankly care. I lost my magic find, so who cares? And then your ultimate becomes basically it's kind of a weird rapid fire. It's weird. But I got videos talking about. Oh, you got permatorch. GG. Yeah, Shadowhunter's definitely gonna be better after the rework for sure. Way, way better. Oh, I guess we're done with that guy's quest. Alright. Yeah, sorry, one sec. It's a cliff bar, so it's very, very dry. Kind of disgusting, but it gets the job done when I start getting really hungry. It's a good quick snack. I've done over 250 Leviathans with no luck on a permatorch. I know some people that got up to like 400, which I'm really hoping I don't end up getting there, but with my luck in Trove, probably. Ah! Stop lagging, dude. Difference between torches and banners. They're basically the same. The only real difference is that the torches themselves scale better. Like, they give you more stats. That's basically it. I'm gonna need to get some water soon. Whoops, I keep forgetting that guy's quests are done. I keep slowly getting more and more C3s too. Not that I actually need any of them, but... Oh, I don't have streamer luck with Trove, dude. That happens with other games that I play. Trove, I've been playing so long, the game is like, bruh, I don't need to give you any luck. I know you're not going anywhere. That's basically what it is. The permanent torch just literally is a permanent torch, like it doesn't despawn. So you get to just keep it forever. It has higher stats than the daily and weekly torch as well. Wait, what? Since devs are trying to push the delves, what should they do to make it more entertaining? Overhaul them so that you're not in a boring ass cave. Make it an infinite dungeon with like actually like custom designed rooms and stuff that are like actually cool and interesting. Or better yet, make it an infinite shadow tower. I don't know. The big thing that I feel is the worst part about the delves is the style of it is just so plain and boring. But on top of that, the loot that you get out of it is just astronomically bad. Like, it's like, the only reason anyone goes to delves is because you have a chance of getting a C4. But otherwise, the amount of gear that you get from delves, like, you can spend, like, a couple minutes in the delves, or you can spend, like, 1 minute on the geode surface, or even just one dungeon, and you already got the same amount that you would have gotten out of the delves, just because of how slow it is. I don't know. It's just, yeah. And then the funny thing is too, delves becomes like, you go to delves to get C4, but as soon as you got C4, like for the class that you're maining, or maybe you're a freak like me where you try to get a C4 weapon for almost all the classes. I don't think I have it on everything. But as soon as you get that C4 out of the way, delves becomes irrelevant. And frankly speaking, by the time that you've gotten a C4 in the first place, you're done with delves because it's just so boring and repetitive. Blah. Now, the funny thing is, well, technically you could say what I'm doing right now is repetitive, so why is this fun? I don't know, because I'm not stuck in a stupid cave that all looks the same. Because I'm actually, like, moving and going at my normal movement speed and everything, and it's, you know... I don't know, it's just better. I think the biggest problem with the delves is that it's in the caves. Like, I really feel like what it should do is, instead of being in caves, they can go ahead and put invisible walls so you can't escape, especially because of how bad the rubber banding can be in this game. But frankly speaking, I think that they should open up the ceiling. Like... invisible walls, but still has platforms, right? Where it would be something like, I don't know, just so it would feel better and look better, and it just, yeah, the aesthetic is the biggest thing for me. Yeah, that's basically all you really do delves for is your weekly challenges for the lunar souls and stuff. As they slowly force more and more gear into the delves to try and make people play them more, when the bottom line is, we play it because we have to for certain things, not because we want to, and that is, that's a big no-no in my eyes. Like, I really feel like the devs should take more seriously making the delves, like, actually, like, entertaining, considering the fact that they just keep pushing it in terms of, like, content, and it's just very odd. Yeah, 3 bosses in 1 delve, or if they had like elite mobs in delves that would drop gear and stuff. I don't know. I think it would be like, I don't think it's a super complicated change, but I do think that it could be a lot more entertaining, because, I don't know. I mean, I guess most games, the end game usually sucks anyways, so... whatever. Kind of par for the course. Yeah, like the WoW raids and stuff. And the dungeons. Or, wait. It made us do mythic and hard dungeons, not because it was fun, but because you had to do it in order to get the best gear. Yeah, I think you showed me some of those endgame dungeons, Val. If I'm not mistaken. In which case, that's exactly why, like, I never really get into those types of games, because I don't like raids. Like, I find them to be very, very boring. They're cool, like, maybe the first few times you do them, and then otherwise it's just a bunch of dumb mechanics forcing you to not beat the boss right away. You know? That's why, like, with Destiny, like, I know there's a buddy of mine that always rags on the fact that I quit just as I was getting to the raids. But it's like, I already know I'm not gonna like them. It's just too boring for me. Like, I don't know. Go stand over here, do this specific action. Oh, the boss's shield is down. Damage it a little bit, and then the shield goes back up. Like, I don't know. There's a better way of doing it, I think. But anyways, that's getting off topic and talking about our stuff that doesn't really matter. And has nothing to do with Trove, frankly speaking. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, dude. Like, I'm playing Geode Surface because the dungeons are more efficient, and because I have mods that make this area not look disgusting. But frankly speaking, if I had the option of being in U10 Prime World, oh, you bet your butt I would be there. Like, I really wish that they would just get over themselves and just code U10 Primal Worlds into the game. Like, it would take 2 seconds to do it. Because, oh. Yeah, that sounds about right, Val. Exactly. I need those topside mods. My eyes are bleeding. I know, dude. I feel for you console players. I really do. I still couldn't believe that, like, I don't know who the hell decided, but I remember, like, when Geode Surface was added to the game, I couldn't believe that somebody said, bright red! And everyone agreed, and nobody questioned it. Like, if there was any moment in Trove's history that was more apparent that the developers don't actually play this game, it's the Geode Surface. Because if they even played the game for like 5 minutes in the Geode Surface, they would have been able to see, like, this is kind of annoying. Right? Like, the thing that bothered me too is it's like, I don't really expect, like, the Trove devs to put too much thought into it, but it's like, could they have at least looked up a color table to see, like, that red is just, generally speaking, like, it's what the hell does red do for people, just psychology wise? Like, doesn't it make you, like, it's like angry or frustrated or something? I forget what it is, but my point is that it's not a calming color, you know, especially with somewhere where you're supposed to be grinding for hours and hours on end. On top of the fact that it just looks lame. Like, oh wow, a flat field. Oh my god. Yeah, the update's supposed to be coming tomorrow. We don't know if it's coming for console or not, so don't ask. No, it's okay. We don't know. Just gonna have to wait and see, my man. I don't even know when the downtime is. I don't think they clarified. I'd assume just the middle of the night. I don't know. No, red sucks. Red is evil, dude. The only red that is good is Mario. Otherwise, no, red is like the devil's color. And Santa Claus. Just give me like U15 Prime Overworlds, please. Yeah, the class changes should be happening tomorrow. Yep. It's not just the Shadow Hunter. That's the thing. Like, I know that one thing that's actually hilarious is statistically, what is it? Like, statistically, like, red cars get in the most accidents. And I think there is, like, a psychology behind it. And I'm not saying that that necessarily applies to, like, Trove or anything. But there is, like, color psychology. And, yeah. I'm just gonna say it. The geode surface without mods pisses me off. It's an annoying color. I don't care if it's your favorite color, I'm sorry. But just remember that if it is your favorite color, there's like maybe 5 of you out there, so... Oh no, I would love a new biome, I would. It's just, I wouldn't really expect, I wouldn't expect a new biome. Where am I going? Oh, 5 stars. Sweet! No, Shadowhunter didn't get any more changes. Since the last video, Shadowhunter got those nerfs. And then that's what's coming out. Hi, Joe. I know, dude. I know, Joe. That's right. I completely forgot. One of the biomes that Joe and I always talked about that should be added to the game is a toy biome. That would fit so well with Trove. You could fight like, what would it be? Like, I don't know, there'd be like little choo-choo trains and nutcrackers and stuff like that. Like, I could totally see that. And then like maybe little robot action figures or something. It would fit so well. All the dungeons and stuff could end up being like, you know, like Masters of the Universe, like, you know, like toys and stuff. I just think it would be cool. That would be creepy in some way. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Actually, dude, I think Trove could stand to have like a, Trove could have like a creepy biome. I think that's what the end game should have been, is because the whole game kind of teases like the Eye of Cthulhu and Tentacle of Cthulhu and all this stuff, right? And then for some reason, like somewhere along the lines, the devs forgot about that theme. But I think that's what the end game should have been. And it kind of does it. Like you can see like, oh, there's some tentacles there. There's tentacles over here and stuff like that. But it's like, it doesn't really commit to the whole color theme that it originally had. And I feel like a lot of these enemies as well, like should be like Cthulhu monsters and stuff instead of just reskins of existing ones. Which, I mean, again, some of them are. But I just feel like they needed to commit to it a bit more. Maybe even make it so that, oh, once you get to the end game, these enemies drop like Cthulhu related artifacts or items or something. Like, I don't know. Because I actually love like the Lovecraftian lore stuff. Like with Cthulhu and everything. I think it's actually really, really cool. The mythos behind it all. What really sold me on it was actually a really weird ass game that I played on the channel years and years and years ago called Call of Cthulhu. And it's a janky old game, but my god, it had a cool story. And it really invested heavily into the whole Lovecraft stuff. A biome underwater? Yeah. I mean, we kind of have... So, we have Treasure Isles. I don't think we need an underwater biome per se. But I think that Treasure Isles should have underwater dungeons and maybe like Coral Reef and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Because we kind of have some dungeons that are themed towards underwater, but I just think it would be neat. There's just, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I feel like Trove could step up with in terms of like its world design and everything that I feel like the devs didn't really commit enough to, and I don't mean that in as negative a sense as it sounds. I just mean like we're literally playing a game that's made out of voxels, and it's like I want to see more invention from it, you know? Like when club worlds can look as cool as they do, there's no excuse that the worlds themselves don't look that cool. I mean, hell, I've talked about that years ago too. I would take a handcrafted world that wasn't random gen as like an end game area. I think that would be dope. Where it would end up having like repeatable dungeons and stuff, or you know, like some area that you could actually like just farm, that would actually be like an expansive world where you would unlock maybe fast travel points and stuff like that, or I don't know. Take advantage of the fact that it's all like cubes and you can build whatever the hell you want and make that like the main function of the game. Or better yet, just give some sort of modding tools to club worlds so that basically you could have these people create a really cool club world, but then maybe they could put dungeons in their club world, you know, or something. I don't know how that would end up working. It would obviously be very complicated and require a lot of thought towards it, but I just think that that would be really, really cool, is to basically give players the control to design whatever they wanted, because then it would just be like infinite, like, you know, everything. It would be really cool. Yeah, or literally just make one big open world that's one big preset. And then maybe you could go to like a sign or a portal or something that would just reset the world or something. I don't know. Obviously, they'd have to find a way to make it work. Maybe similar to the Delves, where it would just create a portal that you could go through, and then it would be everything all over again. I don't know. Hell, make that the Delves. I don't know. But there's a lot of, like, that's the whole thing about Trove that's both exciting and frustrating at the same time. Is out of all my years of playing this game, I feel like it still hasn't even reached, like, a fraction of what its potential is. And unfortunately, the truth is that I don't think that the game is generating enough income to have any of these ideas or anything even similar to it realized. Which is unfortunate. But, I mean, hey, thankfully we're getting updates, so can't complain. What the? See this blue light. Why? See, Nightbot. Oh, hey, there, get destroyed. Hell yeah. Wait, no, Nightbot, not just a short timeout like that. I need a much longer one. I gotta increase the spam timer. Oh, we can make Nightbot silent as well. Not that I need to, but anyways. How do you even get into this dungeon? Have you played Cube World? Oh yeah, I did. I openly hate that game. I mean, I like it, but I played Cube World way back when it first came out, and then didn't have a lot of positive things to say about the developer. He's basically just robbed everybody and ran. And then the game ended up coming out on Steam, where the devs just made it a mess. I recommend Cube World for the first biome. And then once you get to the next biome, basically your progress resets, and then you just kind of repeat the process over and over again. So once you get past the first biome, you can just uninstall Cube World, frankly speaking. Up until that point, it's actually really good. It's not as good as it used to be. The original game was better, but that's not saying much. Oh, timer. Oh, okay, D. Weird. Don't ask me, Lice. I don't care about max coefficiency. Like, literally, it's not as big a deal as most people make it out to be. Like, whether you have all your pearls in, like, physical or crit damage or whatever, like, it doesn't matter that much. The difference between me and someone who has, like, perfect coefficiency is, like, 2k damage or something. Like, it really doesn't matter. It's kind of like just a close enough. That's why I always give, like, just kind of a standard setup in my build videos. My class build videos. Because I don't really want to be sitting there talking about, like, everything. See, even Jub's just like, no. That's stupid. You live to do 10 more damage than last week. In Genshin, yes. But not in Trove. In Trove, it really doesn't matter. We don't know when the update's coming for console. It might be that the update is coming tomorrow for console. But we just don't know. That's kind of the problem with Trove, is we just gotta wait and see, because the devs aren't clear. So, yeah. How much? Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't notice that we were already on an hour. Oh, I should also... I'm not going to do it today because I kind of just didn't think about it. But I'll definitely start doing more giveaway stuff again when, like, Shadowhunter comes out tomorrow. I think we're going to wrap up here, though, guys. I've been streaming, like, 7 or 8 hours today. Not necessarily Trove specifically, but... So, I kind of want to just take a break. Well, this was my break, like just chilling with you guys and stuff, but I want to give my voice a break, because, Elden Ring. Okay, I will throw down some Paragon pinatas, though, just because why not? Oh, dang, dude, we completed a lot of dungeons. Woo! Now keep in mind, it doesn't matter if you guys end up getting into this world specifically or not with these Paragon pins, because frankly speaking, the extra people around barely ever get anything out of these. Like, they kind of suck. Oh, look at that, we got an RC3 bow that I don't need. Welcome to the garbage pile. Rawr. I'm not throwing many of these down either because they are hella expensive. I really don't like the fact that these pinatas are expensive as they are. Are you done with Dying Light 2? Yeah, I beat it. I completed the whole entire game. And I and I had a video talking about the end game to Dying Light, and yeah, it's not good. I'll just say that much. Oh my god, guys, we're getting Viridium. Dang, dude. Look at this. Whoa. We got a Trovian loop. Holy crap. I can't believe how bad these pinatas are. Told you guys you aren't missing much. Do we still have the Love Bug event going on? No, we don't. Okay. Well, anyways, tomorrow's supposed to end up being the Shadowhunter rework, as well as reworks to almost all the classes. Hopefully it's coming out for you guys on console as well as PC, but we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Really appreciate it and hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun.